Hello, everybody. We're gonna be continuing our Sandrock run today. We've got so many quests to do. We had so many. We've got our date with Unsure to go to. We've got to make that teapot for Chi. We've got like 5 billion other side quests to do. So we're gonna work on that. That's what we're doing today. And I did some thinking, and I've decided what we're gonna do is we're gonna break up with Unsure, but what we're gonna do with everybody else is we're gonna date whoever confesses to us, because I know there's quite a few characters that will confess to your character. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do... Okay, so what quests do we have for us? What was our... I don't remember what the keybind for quest is. L? Okay, we gotta grow some flowers. We gotta make picture frames. I forgot about the picture frames. Yeah, so we gotta make the teapot. We gotta get these. Okay. We need another... We need more hardwood. So let's go chopping. I think we might have chopped all of the ones over here already. Most of the ones over here, I guess. There's a chest. I'm blocking the mini-map, but there's a chest on the mini-map. It's like over here. Over here. It's going pretty well. I'm hoping we won't have any internet issues like we've had the last few days. I was preemptive in restarting the fish router. I fed them early today. Lots of things to do. What else is there? We not doing that. We gotta go see what's up with that church point. And we gotta go see what up with that guy out there. We gotta go see what that is. But first we're gonna finish this so we can go give Heidi the sand wall materials. Heidi. Yeah, she's in Construction Junction.
This'll do it. Now I've got everything I need to start making the sand walls. You and Mian are at the top of the list. And as promised, you two are getting the hookups for a decent price. Just head over to my catalog at Construction Junction when you get a minute to start the process. It's on the page titled Sand Wall.
Okay, and then we can do this. I don't know if we have the money right now for a sand wall. Sand wall. How do we... we could get the auto sand wall for 2,000, but I think we're just gonna get the sand wall and then just have it up all the time. Let's change... Can we change our fence gate? Yeah. And we just have the sand wall up at all times.
Your sand wall's good to go. Set it up myself. And now we play the waiting for a sandstorm game. By the way, sand wall's not the only thing I can fix you up with. Take another look at that catalog of mine, and we can set you up with a whole mess of artificial enhancements, ranging from the practical to those just pleasing to the eye. I'll be on.
Yeah, we'll do the other house upgrade stuff when we have a bigger yard. Our yard is kind of small right now. We'll do like a whole house build day, I think, where we just go about building and decorating a bigger house. That's one thing I do like about this game compared to my time at Portia, where in Portia your house was like a set thing, and you couldn't really decorate it 100%. Yeah, we're just gonna come over here, and this shabby wall, we'll never see it again. There we go. There's our privacy fence. I like that gate, honestly. That's a nice gate. Yeah. When we get a bigger yard, we'll go about, and a lot of excess money, we'll do like a whole house design thing. Yeah, because the yard, I'm pretty sure can expand out to like in line with this rock. And like further back, I don't exactly know how big. I've not actually gotten the full yard on any of my playthroughs. And we need 10,000 for the next upgrade. So yeah, we'll get the big yard before we do any house decorating. We'll keep our little house with her. Here's our seat. We watch all from up here. Okay, is our paper done yet? It is. Alright, let's make these picture frames. Let's make a saddle. I don't know if we talked to Coco today, so let's talk to Coco. We didn't talk to Coco today. That means we must give Coco a bug. Is that? Okay, somebody we have a quest for is in here. Ah. Oh, Faye's in here.
Yeehaw! Hey, this looks pretty good. You sure you didn't nab it from some highfalutin pro shop? Gosh, I feel all the rain clouds being chased away. I can't wait to get back out on the trail and try this thing out. Here's your pay as promised. Be seeing ya. Seems like the little cutie really likes our town, so I'm letting it roam free around here. If you see it, give it some food and pet it on the head. I bet you it'll love it.
Oh, talking about the meerkat. Hello, Faye.
Ask me. Yeah, ask me. I'm the brains. He's the bird.
Have needs? Query X.
I'm surprised Fang's participating in a conversation. He doesn't really like to talk to people. Okay, let's go turn in the picture frames. And then let's run up to the church to see what that point is about.
You finished! Amazing! Why do I need all these frames, you ask? Well, lately one of my photos, the Desert Rose, has been flying off the shelves and... No! Well, yes, in a sense. You see, I come up with the term Desert Rose, and I made it the title for one of the photos I'm selling. Desert Rose, of course, refers to... Yes, precisely! I've started calling the city of Sandrock the Desert Rose. I'm trying to get the term to catch on. You know, good branding like that could get more tourists out here. Anyway, 10 frames are almost certainly not enough. I have a feeling I'll have to reorder a batch from you once these are sold out. After that, I'll give you a share of the profits. Keep in touch.
Sick. Got that earring from Elsie. It's cute. We got a little earring on now. Okay, let's go see what the thing up here is. And then it might be time for our date with Unshore. Okay, that looks like it's inside.
Minister, I beg of you to reconsider.
I've told you, Miguel, the people won't stomach another water tax hike. They're stretched thin as it is. I doubt half these folks could even afford it.
Every penny, Minister. You know this.
What I know is this. Now is a time of tribulation for our people. We need not burden them any further.
But this project will add cost.
It inspires hope. We can afford it.
We're spending our goals on frivolities, meaningless eyesores.
We're spending our goals on our people. We're giving someone a chance to make a day's earnings and an opportunity to make a difference in this town. That, to me, is priceless. Well now, always in the right place at the right time, aren't we, Builder? That's good. I think Miguel may require a bit of assistance. I must be going, but be a dear and help him, won't you?
Yes. Help. That's right, Builder. A moment of your time, please. According to some, the church needs a new mural in the temple. The church would be highly appreciative if you could work with our town's artists to manifest these vague requests. The minister thinks that certain effigies of our faith are uninviting. Will you assist us?
Sure.
She gave rather limited notes on the specifics. Nevertheless, I would expect Pablo or Amira should be able to produce a painting of sufficient quality. If we're conscious of budget, perhaps even Jasmine could be recruited to our cause. The church has allocated 1,000 goals for the project. Here you are. What remains afterwards will be your commission for the frame. Return to me when you have the items in question. Be swift, builder.
Okay. Build a frame. Ooh. I just love the way the wall looks at a distance. I think it's so very inviting, isn't it? Okay, we need more boards. And we need copper screws. Ah. Where do we gotta go for that? Over there.
Arm yourself with the weapon of fashion.
Did you remember the special rock I gave you? Great. I have special plans for it. I'm really glad you're here. Sometimes it feels like we never get to do stuff together. You're always building things. I'm always walking around looking for bad guys. I wish we had more time to do stuff like this instead. You may have noticed this extraordinary pile of rocks next to all the regular rocks that are usually here. I chose them especially for our date tonight. You know I love to stack rocks in different ways. It's been a relaxing and creative outlet for me. Lately, I've also been thinking about everything I do better when it's with you. Then it hit me. If stacking rocks by myself is my favorite thing to do, doing it with you will be the most favoritist thing ever. So here's my plan. I'll make part of this thing thinking about you and how happy I am when I'm with you. If you do the same and finish the parts I left empty, then it'll be like the rock version of our love.
I'm sure you're so cute. I feel bad that I'm gonna break up with you later.
No, it is our love in rock form. Well, without further ado, let's get this party started. Quick, what's your favorite color? But you can only choose Rufus or Sepia.
I like the way this one is spelled.
Same color as the head of a hornbill. Okay, perfect. I was hoping you'd say that. Okay, next. What's your favorite shape? But you can only choose mountain, heart, or thumbs up. These are the only shapes I know how to make.
Alright, let's do a heart.
Like a bigger version of the heart-shaped rock. A sequel. If there's anything I know about anything, the world can always use more sequels. Start with a good foundation. Okay, I'll put this one here. Huh. Oops, almost dropped one. Now for the final piece. You can add the stone that symbolizes our love yourself. It goes right on top.
That's not on top. Cute.
This might be the best night of my life, and now you've left a piece to remember it by. A complete stack, made by us, steady, just like in a strong relationship, which we have. Strong and steady, like a rock? Oh, now I see. What you were saying before. Thank you for coming out here. I know stacking rocks isn't everyone's favorite thing to do. You're really good at it, though. It's late. We should get you home and tucked in for the night, so you won't be too tired tomorrow. I mean, you look kind of cool when you have shadows under your eyes, but it's a bad habit.
He's so cute.
Sweet dreams, my love.
You know what? Let's give him a goodnight kiss. Cute. I feel a little bad that we're gonna be breaking up with him soon, but ooh, this one's almost done. Seconds until we can finish our frame and then go sleep. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Yoink. Oh, this is a big frame. I need to make this. Alright, now we'll go to sleep. And we'll turn all that stuff in the morning.
Rise and shine. Dang, you rise
Howdy.
late. I've been waiting
Hi.
forever. Almost 10
Howdy.
minutes now. But that's neither here nor there. Come on, I brought Lil Belle. We're going riding. Swell. Saddle up and let's get a move on. I'm fixing to take you to my favorite spot.
Okay, well these guys obviously wanted to hang out with me, but Elsie spoke first.
Come on, Lil Belle. Let's giddy up.
I guess Elsie's taking us somewhere.
I live for this! Woohoo! We're flying now! Whoa, Lil Belle, it's that away!
Elsie's acting like we're going so fast when this is like the slowest possible on a horse.
Take a gander. I sometimes ride out here for my morning cattle herding. Take a deep breath, soak it all in. We're above all the dust and gunk, so the air is extra fresh. Plus, the view ain't nothing to sneeze at neither. Ah, yeah, that's the good stuff. What's your take, partner? Feeling inspired? Humbled by the vastness of the great outdoors?
So Elsie is a romance option, but Elsie reads as like a teenager to me, so...
Ain't it though? Being up here kind of puts things into perspective, don't it? We're all like specks of dust blowing in the wind and whatnot. Well, ain't getting any younger. Woo! Phil's in a good mood today. Yeah! Yeah! Giddy up! Come on, faster! Yeah! That's my favorite running spot. I like to bring Belle out here and just gun it down that hill. Hands tight on the reins, wind in my hair.
I don't know how the wind is in your hair when your hair is tucked into that hat.
Here's pretty much the only spot I feel like I'm anywhere but inside city lines. And it's the furthest my folks will let me go. They think I'm still a kid. But when the sun sets out here at my spot, I'm whoever I want to be. Whether I'm hoofing it or riding like the wind, out here, nobody can tell me what to do. I'm a bird, wild and free. But my pa doesn't even want me out this far. He's always saying I gotta be more ladylike, which is just code for boring. I'm a legal adult. I know how to take care of myself, but they still treat me like some baby yak male. One of these days, though, push is gonna come to shove, and I reckon I'm gonna have to... Say, wanna hear a secret? I've got a treasure box hidden nearby. I'm quietly saving up, storing away a few goals here and there. Then, before you know it, whoosh! I'll be buying the first ticket out of this one yak town. Like I said, free as a bird.
Oh, we'll miss you.
Shucks. I'd miss you and Mian and all the critters around here, but I'd come back and visit. And hey, you gotta come visit me too. Ain't fair to put the burden all on me now, is it? Say, I tell you what, cowpoke. I hereby issue a challenge. See if you can find my treasure chest. I'd consider it a favor whether you found it or not. If and you did, that means I didn't hide it good enough. You're all right for a city slicker. And a staunch companion. Real true blue. I feel like I can tell you anything. Anyway, I gotta get home. You wanna ride back to town? All right,
I'll find
you
your
go find my
treasure.
chest. I'ma head back now. Tell me if you find it. Or don't. See ya.
Alright. I actually know where it is. There's a cave right here. And it's in here somewhere. I just don't remember where. Is it up? I think it's up. Oh, missed. I know it's in here somewhere, I just don't... Ooh, there's a little hole there. Oh, it's right here. Alright, let's go catch Elsie. Elsie didn't even get that far.
Oh, shoot! So you found my treasure chest, huh? Dang, I thought I was slick. Well, I hope it weren't too easy for you at least.
Took me 5 minutes.
Shoot. All right. Okay, that's all right. I just gotta find a better spot. Thanks again. Good thing you found it before someone else did then. See you soon.
Alright, and now we gotta run all the way back up the cliff. Funny. There's a chest. Oh, it's down here. Now we gotta go talk to Pablo.
A painting? For the church. Darling, I'm afraid I must respectfully decline. My art is suitable for museums, gallerias, and possibly poetry jam coffee shops if they're chic enough. I can hardly think of a place less hip than the church, I'm afraid. Perhaps the lovely Amira would be up to your task.
Alright, let's go to Amira. Oh, how
Welcome.
convenient.
Is there something I can help you with? A mural for the temple. It's a wonderful idea. But a mural that size will take some time. And that's not something I have a lot of. Still, since you'll be putting aside your work to make the frame, perhaps I can do the same. It's a tough job, though, and with things being tight lately, I'm afraid I can't offer a sizable discount. So it will be 1,000 goals for the mural. Would that work for your budget?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'll get started right away.
Wasn't my
I'll
money.
send it to you when I'm done.
Wait, I think... Can I buy the thing to break up with Unsure over here? That's a bit harsh. It is a bit harsh. We're gonna buy it, and we're gonna keep it, and we'll break up with Unsure eventually. Not yet, but eventually. Okay, let's go turn the teapot into cheese.
Thank goodness it's here. Let's see the result. The taste is wonderful. I feel brain caffeinated, concentration maxed out, work engaged.
Okay, bye.
Now, where was I? Ah, satellite analysis. It's like calculating elliptical movements using integrals. Cancel out this, introduce auxiliary variables, then plug it into this formula. So the integral constant here is also the time where it passes peristron. The vector expression of the spacecraft is the same as the elliptical trajectory. That is to say... Aha! You must be fascinated too. How selfish of me to keep all this beautiful science to myself. Come, take a look.
Sure.
Well, to learn about artificial satellites, we need to start from the beginning. Satellites, nature's companion. Many think that a satellite is simply something revolving around another. But is a planet a satellite? But then would a binary system be a satellite? Well, it is still an important question. But then there are meteorites, moons, asteroids, even old world space trash. Space trash! Fascinating, truly. Sorry. My mind is wandering. So many thoughts, ideas, hypotheses. If you don't mind, I'll tell you about it another time. I can't seem to find my journal. Forget it. I'll start another one. But my research, the acceleration caused by solar wind, surface to mass ratio.
Chi seems completely absorbed in his work. It's probably best not to disturb him. Should I help him find his journal, though? Yeah, let's find his journal. It's... here? Was it in his room? Chi's journal, a thick journal dating back 10 years. The most recent pages are scribbled, hardly legible. There are drawings. Is that a robot fighting a giggler? Must be a study of some sort. No, I think she just wanted to draw a complete spacesuit recovered from the ruins in Sandrock. According to Chi, this was the motivation for him to come to Sandrock. According to the description in the corner, this is Chi's grandpa with his 2 students. The tall man looks confident and energetic, and the young woman looks quite capable. Family photo commemorating 80 years of Peach. It looks like this photo is Chi's whole family. His grandpa, ma, and pa are all pictured. They all look really happy. Chi doesn't look that different from now, save for the broad smile on his face. Aw, he's adorable. He's got some space photos. He's got the same photo but there. An old man in a lab coat. He has an uncanny resemblance to Chi. It's hard to tell from the picture what it is he studied. Chemistry, pharmaceuticals. It's definitely not the same as Chi, however. A shopping list. Can we read the shopping list? Nope. I want to read the shopping list. I can't read that. It's too small.
My journal! Where did you find it? So much of my research is now returned. Thank you. I highly appreciate it.
Okay, let's get... We're gonna need the Taylor machine eventually, so let's get that. Let's go make the cooking machine at our house.
Our environment is everyone's responsibility.
Let's go see what Mort wants. Twinsies. Lots of tourists over here.
Howdy.
Greetings, young one. Settling in all right? Say, if it's not too much trouble, might I make a request? My wife and I were here at the earliest beginnings of Sandrock, back when it was just a little more than an undiscovered oasis. Through it all, I had a relic camera to chronicle our life. I stored all of the photos inside a photo album, but before the last sandstorm, my memory failed me and I left the album outside. After the storm, it was gone.
Yeah.
Now, I've made peace with losing the photos, but there may be yet time to make a few more memories. Could you make a new album for me? Sure, we can make an album for him. say hello to Coco. Bye, Coco. Coco's gonna be our pet. We're going to have Coco as our pet eventually. Oh, we have a letter. From Heidi. I upgraded the sandwell, now it'll raise and lower all on its own. Come check out... Yeah, okay. The collaboration between City Hall and the Golden Goose Entertainment is now complete. Stop by yourself, or bring your friends to this fabulous and exciting new addition to Sandrock, the Sandrutter Complex. Grand opening tomorrow at noon. Special thanks to Froggy and Meanne for their contribution to constructions. That's so great to hear, all these good things happening so soon after your arrival. That doesn't sound like a coincidence to me. You know, your grandfather took 5th place in the Free Cities game for archery, so there's greatness in our genes. Not that it matters, everyone has greatness in them. But your grandma would be proud of you. Lots of love. Huh. Oh, no. Collect. Oh, I never upgraded this grinder. Because we need more engines. What do I need to upgrade this one? Lots of things. Oh, no, actually not that many. The engine we can go buy. We need 3 more paper. We needed bloodstone saws. Not here. Nope, not you. So we need 2 engines and machine upgrade kits. Okay, the engines we can get from Rockies. The You Follow Salvage. Okay, we only get 1 from him though. Darn. I'd prefer less relics and more like the scraps. We don't have the money for that though. We'll get around to that later. Okay, what we do need is machine upgrade kits, which I know we can buy a whole bunch from Hammer Time. There we go. Okay, let's go see missions. I forgot about these. is it? There was a line there. That was the tiniest line possible. Ooh, we're closing in on Yan. Let's just go turn. Oh, he's way up there. Oh, not way up there. He's just in his house. Thanks, Builder. You know, I can't remember being so unupset at a builder before. Keep up the good work. Oh, hello, Pebbles.
Hi!
You are...
Bye-bye!
You stare into my soul. Pebbles scares me. I don't think Pebbles blinks.
X, do you want a cracker? Do you want a cracker?
Soon.
No, no!
Yeah, Pebbles is the scariest thing in this game. Like, that is a creature. Alright. We still have no hearts with Unsure. We have the most hearts with Chi, apparently, which is, I think, is funny. We keep doing quests for him. I think we should go and break up with Unsure. We did his little date quest. I don't think he has any other... Does he have other romance quests? Yeah, he only has a post-marriage quest. So we can actually just break up with him now. Where is he? I don't even think he gives us anything for... Yeah, he doesn't give us anything for being in a relationship with him either. So Unsure, I'm so sorry I have to do this to you in the middle of town. But it's time for us to... I feel so bad about it. I'm so sorry, Unsure.
I'm contractually obligated to accept your suggestion.
He looks very upset about it. Wait, did it? Oh, wait. We're friends with him, though. He's mad at us.
Have you ever tried just quietly watching the sunset?
Yeah, he's not.
Be seeing ya.
He doesn't hate us. He's still friends. We did lose friendship with Justice though, which I think is kind of funny. But we have more friendship with him now than we did before we dated him, which I think is also funny. Okay, so let's go see what the mysterious box is. We might have to buy a pass to get it. Yeah, it's closed, so we definitely have to buy a pass. We need to go hunting for engines anyways. Plastic. I like the big plastic shovel that's in there. Alright, let's see what this quest is.
Oh hey, you're diving today too, huh? Hey, check this out! A mysterious black box. It doesn't have a latch or anything, and I can't break it open either. Believe me, I tried. I have to know what's inside. It's driving me crazy! The box must be holding something inside. What do you think I should do?
Take it to Chi?
Sure. Director Chi knows all kinds of stuff. Maybe he's even encountered one of these things before. I'll stop by the research center tomorrow around 6 p.m. You should join me if you have time. Well, I've got enough ores for today, I reckon. Be seeing you.
Let's go hunt for engines. Oh yeah, I forgot that we did this. Do you think that's the fire alarm, or do you think that's where they kept the fire extinguisher? I think that might be where they kept the fire extinguisher. Good to know that the original occupants of this building were very good on fire safety. Speaking of fire extinguishers, they're right there. So that's the fire alarm. Alright, we made more progress on the room. Let's leave. I forgot I can't leave through the door. I have to use the map. Oh, we still have that. Oh, we can put that on the we're gonna make a shelf to put that on. We need one bronze plate. That's on this. On this. Those will be done in like soon. Okay. Oh, we need to make the photo album. I forgot. I have never seen more away from his cemetery. What are you doing up here?
Yeah.
He's just saying he's gonna keep a hold of the photo album. This one, we need 2 engines. We need gears. Oh, we only need one copper here. Never mind. We just need one. How's our water supply looking? I know we just recently bought water. What about our crops? Do our crops need water? Okay, what do I need to make a shelf again? I forgot. Bronze pipes, boards, screws. Just make 5, because we need a bunch. And now let's go to sleep. I'm gonna walk out that door. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna walk out the door and it's gonna be crazy out there. There's gonna be a bunch of people asking to hang out, but actually, I don't think anybody. Oh my goodness.
Come back here, you dirty varmint!
What's that? What's that? There's something on the ground. I should check out the water tower. Oh, big yikes.
Burgess, are you alright? What happened?
Logan! He came out of nowhere. I couldn't stop him.
It's okay, as long as no one's hurt. Well?
The coward escaped. He's gone too far this time.
I'm afraid you're right, Sheriff. I think we need to face the truth. Logan is no longer the person we knew. He and his gang need to be brought in.
Shoe sale.
For too long, we have allowed him to do whatever he liked because we respected his paw. But after the temple incident, the hijacked train, now with this water tower, it's just the last straw.
What's wrong with that boy?
Old man Howlett would have been so sad to see his boy acting such a fool.
We showed those gigglers that Sandrock ain't nothing to mess with. What's a couple of podunk, two-bit crooks to brave folk like us? I say, we get a posse together and make Logan pay for what he's done.
Say no more, Minister. Civil Corps with me. Let's see if we can't track down that ne'er-do-well before the trail goes cold.
Here now, as senior officer and guy who's been here in this town way longer than your Mr. Macho Protein huffing behind, I give the orders round here. But, yeah. Unsure? Do what Penn said. Let's ride.
Now, we need to get ourselves a new water tower in a hurry. Without it, our town can't easily access water from the oasis. The only solace I can find in all this mess is that at the very least, the water tower was almost empty. Our next shipment of water ought to arrive soon. But before that... Where is that Commerce Commissioner?
Right behind you, Minister.
Yes. Yen, I need your guild to help our town rebuild this water tower before the next water shipment. I trust y'all can handle it?
Is the sun hot? Does sand sting? Of course we can handle it. We'll also make the new water tower absolutely, positively Logan-proof. There's just one minor thing. The inconvenient matter of the bill. Oh, of course, of course. I'll just put it on the tab. I'll have my builders working on it by tomorrow. Hear that, builders? Oh, drat. Where'd the other one go? Go find that slacker coworker of yours and tell her to expect the job to begin first thing in the morning. Pronto!
All right, folks, let's move along then. Nothing more to see here. Let's just trust in our Civil Corps that there will be no more of these incidents.
Indeed, y'all. Rest assured that everything is going to turn out all right in the end.
Can I harvest this? Can I harvest it? I can't harvest it. Where's me in?
Come one, come all. Perusing the views of Sandrock. Does the beauty of the desert flower make you weak at the knees? Don't worry, take home a photograph. Show your friends and relatives the wonders that is the desert rose.
Yeah, let me get a, one of those desert rose ones.
Certainly, sir. And while you're at it, why not take one of these as well?
No, just that one will do. In fact, let me get 5 of them.
Me too. I saw them first. They're mine, I tell ya.
Aha! There's no need to rush, everyone. So, what do you think, our beautiful desert rose? It deserves its reputation, no?
She most certainly does.
Huh? She? I don't think a photograph has a gender, sir.
Cut the malarkey, shopkeep. A dozen desert roses. Chop, chop.
Right away, sir. The strangest thing is happening. Everyone is just obsessed with this photo in particular. What could it be? I don't get it. I just wish I knew more about photography. Well, in any case, time to buy a photo? Hey, sis. Wanna buy a photo?
Avio! What are you doing? What is the meaning of this? You're selling pictures of me?
Huh? No! Oh, this one. Well, yes, you're in it, but no! I was just telling the builder here, there's something about the composition of this photo that really resonates with people. It's just a happy coincidence you're featured in it. Hey, you're gonna be famous.
There's nothing happy about this. Nor is it any semblance of coincidence. Tourists have been pestering me constantly, asking me to sign this photo, calling me the Desert Rose. Explain that, Avio!
Ah, the title of the photo is Desert Rose. That's my new name for Sandrock. But they call you. Oh no, Ton, you creepy tourist!
Don't play dumb with me. You honestly expect me to believe you had no idea? It's been days. Even so, this was an extremely careless venture.
You are kind to say so, but my sister is right. I've been a fool.
Avio, you would do well to develop some foresight whenever concocting these schemes of yours. This is doubly true whenever your plans involve an unwitting accomplice. If you're ever not sure, Light, just ask me. I will be returning to my shop. My only hope is that my path is not blocked by the rabid tourists that you have wrought, brother. Goodbye.
Wow, she's really mad. Even more so than that time I ruined her kiln trying to make a pizza in it.
You put a pizza in a kiln?
Cannot stand. The thought of those greasy tourists smudging up those photos in their slimy grip, gawking over my poor sister. I can't take it! I've got to get those pictures back!
Yeah, sure,
Really?
let's go.
You'll help with this too? Alright, let's split up. These guys couldn't have gone far. Just be on the lookout for anyone creepy looking. Or anyone you just saw buying a photo. Do whatever it takes to get those photos back. Without breaking the law, I suppose.
Let Sandrock's very own Pablo take you for a walk.
Alright,
A newer, better you.
I think they're down over this way?
Huh? Desert Rose? Photo? Nah, never heard of it. Double? Dang, you're a grade A simp for this girl, huh? Well, I won't say no to cold hard cash, but you better be careful. Don't spend all your hard-earned cash on a girl who doesn't even know who you are, partner.
You.
You want my Desert Rose photo? You're gonna have to fight me for it. I'm just kidding. Here you go. Have a nice day.
Well, at least you were cooperative.
Hey, I overheard your conversation with the shopkeeper guy and the Desert Rose. I was hoping you wouldn't notice me, but now that you're directly confronting me, I can't say no. Here you go.
Alright, there's another one over here.
Desert Rose, you say? Goodness, I'm afraid to tell you that photo is long gone. Gave it to that concerned sibling. He explained the situation and I handed it over right away. Yes, I never miss an opportunity to do a good deed. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to Atara to commit more tax fraud.
You know what? Hell yeah. Go for it, brother. Alright, there's more. There's way over there. You. Spotted. I am approaching. I have a hammer. Gimme.
Nay. I can't be giving you me Desert Rose photo. 'Tis mine. And I planned for it to comfort me on those lonely nights out at sea. However, were I to hear one good reason why I shouldn't keep it, I might reconsider. I might. Walrus's beard! At last, these photos are being distributed without her knowing? Why, take this photo from my hands, young desert dweller. I shan't be needing it no more. Mark these old sea dogs' words. Any such copy of that there photograph out there, I'll be making sure they finds their way to the bottom of the briny deep. And you can tell that silver-tongued salesman I'll be waiting for him in Davy Jones' locker.
Why did we find a pirate? Got all of them? Yeah, let's go talk to Arvio now.
Cool off in the sleep.
You got all the photos? Wow, that was quick! How'd you do it?
I convinced him all the hand.
Goodness, well done! You must really have a way with words. I found it quite difficult to get anyone to part with their photos. Phew. It's finally over. But now, what am I to do with all these photos?
Destroy them?
You may be right. The only way to be completely sure that no one will ever use these to creep on my sister again is to destroy them. But I paid 50 golds to make all these copies. Tell you what, I'll think on it. In the meantime, why don't you take one as a memento for this whole ordeal? I believe I can count on you to enjoy this photo the way it was meant to be enjoyed. As landscape photography, thank you again for all your support through this difficult time. Hopefully, my next business opportunity will have less disastrous results. Catch you around. Hey, are you working? Goodness, I want whatever it is you're putting in your coffee. You're just like my sister, always putting in hours like an Ataran banker. Speaking of my dear sister, I was planning on taking her out on a picnic soon, to help her relax a bit. As I said, she's really been burning the candle at both ends lately. Why don't you join us?
A picnic when I should be working on the water tower that was literally just blown up? Sure, I could
Great!
use a break.
It's like we say in Bonnerock. A bicycle can always use a third wheel. Now, before we arrange a time, certain preparations must first be made. My sister is quite easily annoyed. Trust me. Which means we'll have to be careful to make this practically perfect in every way. For a proper picnic, of course, a basket of the picnic variety must be provided. Furthermore, said picnic basket must have picnic refreshments within. However, for now, I have none of these.
I'll make
What
the picnic
wonderful!
basket.
I'd imagine with those amazing crafting skills of yours, you'll be able to make us a basket the envy of picnickers across the land. Meanwhile, I can head over to the Blue Moon and get us a good deal on the delectables. Owen owes me a couple of favors. Here you are, one recipe for a picnic basket. See? I did think this through somewhat. Once you're done, let's just go meet at the ceramic gate and pick Amira up. Oh, and let's try to get out in the next couple of days. I'm worried the Samswords might be picking up again.
So I
See you
have
soon.
done this quest once before, and the funny part is, literally they're like, let's do this the next morning. And the next morning there was a sandstorm. So the picnic was during a sandstorm. Alright, let's go do this.
I'm telling you, Logan's innocent.
What?
I know Logan. We practically grew up together. He was always the goody two-shoes. I just can't accept that he would do something like this.
Elsie, everyone saw him bomb the temple. And then the water tower, and then there's all the other stuff. I mean...
I just want to be sure. Please?
All right, what can I help you with?
See, I don't think he did this without reason. I want to take a look at his house, which is right here, and do some hands-on investigating. For the truth.
What do you need me for?
Because
you're
smarter than me, okay?
Don't sell yourself short, Elsie.
Oh, don't try to be nice, Mian. I'm dumber than a box of rocks. We all know it. The only way we're gonna learn all the facts is if I can get your help.
I do want to help, but I don't think we can just walk in.
We're in agreement then. Hey, keep it down. You trying to get us in trouble? Shoot.
I just watched I'll break a window.
Move along. You didn't see nothing.
Hey kid, ever heard a sound of a rock going through a window? Would you like to? What are you two
I
doing?
guess we're breaking into Logan's house to look for clues as to why he went off the deep end and blew up the temple.
And we're gonna prove Logan's innocent too.
Yeah, sure. Hey. Why don't you join us, Elsie? I think we could use one more member of the team who's,
the tough one.
Say, that's right, ain't it? You handled that Geagle feller almost all by your lonesome, didn't ya? All right, you made your point. You're in. But I better not hear about you squealing, especially not to my pa.
Well, then, shall we? The sooner we get through this, the sooner I can fix that window.
Hunker in, you two. Spread out and look for clues.
Aren't you gonna do anything?
I already came in here a while back. I didn't find nothing. That's where y'all and them higher education brains of y'all's come in.
All right.
What was
Let's look
that
around
sound?
then. Hey, what's this?
Oh yeah, I seen everything over there. Bunch of lame junk.
No, Elsie, this is a clue.
Huh? No way.
Yes, way. Take a look.
Interact with clues. Information clues can be repeated. When you obtain a clue, your progress will be updated at the top. Beautiful, kind-looking bride, but a distant look. This should be Logan's ma. Handsome groom, similar gaze as Logan. Could this be Logan's ma? A busy wedding. The man looks like the host, whose eyebrows are especially like Owen's. According According to the time of the photo, he should be Owen's pa. Looks like Owen when he was a kid. Initials of the betrothed and the year of their marriage. Oh.
Gosh, I hardly recognize anybody in this photo. Is that Logan's pa? And that's probably his ma. How come I've never heard anything about her?
Sorry to interrupt, but how does this prove Logan's innocent?
Also, that picture is a lot smaller than it was when Mian was messing with it on the floor.
Everything we find here is a piece of the puzzle. Every object tells a small part of a bigger story. Also, Logan is not innocent. I would really give that one a rest. However, learning the motives of everyone involved brings us closer to the truth. And there's one person in this photo who will be able to tell us all about what happened at this wedding.
Oh.
Exactly. Owen is here in the background of this photo. He was there. He must know more about Logan's past. Her first clue.
This photo is so old, I ain't even born yet. Hardly recognize anyone on here.
Well, I've brought my camera. Why don't I start taking photos of anything we find that's interesting? I can mail copies to you guys, then later we can ask people in town about what we find. But, try to be subtle. We're not supposed to be in here. All right, let's spread out and keep looking.
Drawing of Logan and Haru and Jasmine. A young man with, two young men with silver and blue hair, probably Logan and his partner Haru. Little girl. It's Jasmine. Small jasmine flower, usually is the usual signature of Jasmine.
Oh, what a lovely picture. Looks like it was drawn by Jasmine.
Okay, now y'all are playing around. What's a kid's drawing got to do with any of this?
Well, obviously, it shows us that,
Logan was
I think so
well-liked.
as well. If Jasmine was friends with Haru and Logan, I mean, they can't be that bad, right?
When you like somebody and they do something to hurt you, that makes you double mad. That's why everyone wants to bring Logan in.
I think you're right, Elsie. Can you go talk to Jasmine later? Maybe she knows something we've overlooked.
Medical books on infection diseases. Logan's notes decorate the margins. Prescription written by Dr. Fang says for Howlett on the... Okay, couldn't read that. Some jagged notes highlighting a few sentences in a medical journal. Note says this in... This metal description looks very professional. It's a book full of unintelligible words. I can barely recognize a few words related to infectious diseases. Scrawled note with an address and the words Dr. Alan Carter on it. Did they contact another doctor?
Howlett? Who could that be?
That's Logan's
Precisely. No doubt. The builder deduced this from the torn photograph and the initials H and C. H for Howlett.
Or someone just asked pretty much anybody in town. Everybody knows Logan's pa's name. I thought y'all were just playing around.
Yes. Of course. Anyway, why is Logan interested in medicine? Somehow I don't see him as the type to shift from monster hunter to doctor. Why did he need to consult a doctor anyway? Well, despite the indecipherable handwriting, I can decipher that Dr. Fang probably wrote this prescription. Let's ask him about it later.
Okay. Photo of Howlett and young Logan. Behind them remains the remains of a large monster. one of the many foolish enough to cross the legendary monster hunter. A photo of Hallett and his wife. They're walking in a sandstorm, relying on one another. If this photo is still here, perhaps a memory of such feelings have not completely dissipated. I want a kitchen like this in my house. Handmade fuse covered in an unknown substance. Some black powder in a bottle. It's a little pungent when you get close to it. It's a record of the method using chemical fertilizer and gunpowder to develop bombs. Part of the fuse is covered with a layer of that material, can produce oxygen in order to make the fuse burn uninterrupted. Looks like the shell casing of a small bomb. It's made by hand. The wiring looks very meticulous.
These small bombs are meticulously crafted. The fact that they're made from everyday objects show that whoever made them had a good understanding of chemistry. Gosh, the standard of villainy really is pretty high around these parts, huh? Based on what I've heard about Logan, something like this is too sophisticated for him to have crafted himself. He must have someone really clever working for him, or backing him. Who's someone in Sandrock who does a lot of fighting? Someone who might know who's been setting Logan up with these improvised bombs.
The Civil Corps?
I think we better not get the Civil Corps involved just yet. We did just break and enter a crime scene. Who might know about Logan and the bombs?
Why was that one so much quieter?
Bingo! Penn's seen his share of fights. I'm sure he'll know where Logan's been getting his bombs from.
Based on this room, I think it might be, you know, his partner in crime. Booklet records the detail of the recipe of many daily necessities. There are many bottles and cans of ingredients, which are obtained from plants. There are many facial creams, perfumes, soaps, and other crude handmade boxes.
Hey, I know some of this stuff. Isn't this RVO's 100% organic Sandrock skin cream? And is this a recipe on how to make it?
You use beauty products?
Yeah, so?
I just always thought... Never mind.
Anyway, the products here are all unique to RVO's store. I kinda wanted to make some for myself, but he said they were all trade secrets. You're telling me Logan came up with the recipes?
Course not. Logan wouldn't concern himself with such meaningless pursuits. The nerd you seek goes by the name of...
Just imagine saying Cooper here. I kinda want to. Cooper.
Hey, you leave my pa out of this. Nobody makes fun of my pa but me. The nerd you seek goes by the name of...
It's Haru.
You got it. But, wait, why is this important again?
It means RVO got these recipes from Haru, which means RVO might know something.
Also, I just noticed that guy on the table.
The more we learn, the more tangled things become. Logan and his friends seem to be talented people, and now they're putting those talents to use in the wrong place. Let's ask RVO what he knows. I don't think he'll be able to claim these as trade secrets anymore.
Hold on, I have to look at the frog on the table. Look at him. Beautiful. Mion, get out of the way. Look at him. He's beautiful. I love him. Okay, we got everything from in this room, I think. Yeah. Logan's weapon rack. Each weapon seems to have its fair share of seen its fair share of action. An assortment of armor, chest plates, kneecaps, etc., all available. I wish I could see the words again. The space is empty. It's obvious the weapon was placed here. Considering the link is probably a dagger. A certain of armor, chest plates, kneecaps, etc. Some armor pieces with bloodstains on them. A heavy sword that hasn't been used for a while. It's still very sharp. That does not look like a sharp sword.
This must be Logan's paw's equipment. And Logan probably took the missing dagger. That's the only explanation that makes sense. What do you think?
Impressive.
Well, you know, elementary and all that. I'm sure you figured that one out already, too. But thanks anyway.
Hate to get in the way of y'all's mutual backpatting, but Logan and his father were monster hunters. Of course they had fighting gear.
Monster hunters who had their weapons forged by Hugo. Look at that insignia. I'll get you a picture of the equipment later. Can you go and show it to Hugo? Maybe he can tell us more about the father-son pair.
Okay. Oh, that's a nice looking chair. This fridge looks like a frog. That's a very frog-shaped fridge. Apparently did have a plan to rescue his father. Unfortunately, no plan would have ever prepared him for what was going to happen. The saloon is circled in green. Maybe that's where they met. It seems someone knew about the layout of Sandrock very well. These routes could all avoid all of the residents. It's marked with key points. It looks like somewhere in the village next door, that was their destination. It seems the plan was drawn on the map, but it was discarded. The plan is crumpled into a ball. This is a map of Sandrock. The church temple is especially marked as a point of interest.
This is an action plan for the bombing of the temple! Wow. I feel we found a key clue. But why does the plan feel like it's been rejected and changed?
This is all a bunch of malarkey. Logan would never come up with no plan. And certainly not a plan with no revisions. He just does whatever his heart tells him.
Elsie, you're a genius!
Huh? I am?
This map gives us a clue about Logan's...
impulsiveness.
Exactly! I can see it now. It's the wee hours of the morning. Haru, Logan's right-hand man, is scribbling madly on this map, begging Logan to see reason.
No, Haru. I'm a mean bandit guy and I do whatever I want.
Logan snatches Haru's plans right out of his hands, crumples them up and throws them onto the floor.
We're bombing the temple and that's that.
Hey, wait a sec. You just made all that stuff up. That'll prove a dadgum thing.
Yes. Everything I just said was pure conjecture. I suppose I could be wrong about everything. I guess they could have crumpled up that map for any number of reasons. This does give me another idea, though. Logan's attitude towards the church. I think it would be worthwhile to ask some of the pastors what their view on all this is. Well, we searched everywhere, dusted every corner, and looked in every nook and cranny.
And we came up with diddly squat. It's a bunch of chicken scratch! Oh, phooey. Had me going there for a second.
Well, who knows? This could be exactly the break in the case we were looking for. The bombs, the medicine, Haru and Logan's past, it's all connected somehow. I just can't figure it out yet.
What's your take on all this?
There's something more to discover.
I don't know, partner. I think I need to take a breather. We've been doing this investigating thing forever. Let's give Mion some time to ponder on these here photographs. And perhaps we might reconvene at a later date.
Okay.
Thanks again for believing in me. Sorry I made you guys do all this. I still think Logan's a good guy, though.
I hope you're right, Elsie. I know your heart is in the right place. And hey, don't talk like it's over. Maybe there really is something more we can do. All right, gang. Check your mailboxes for updates. Let's all head home.
And we can't just walk out the door. We have to go back through the broken window.
That was exhilarating. I never thought I'd...
Hey guys, hanging out in front of Logan's old house, I see.
Quick, say something smooth.
Say the word and I'll take him out.
Just... Elsie. We were just fixing this window.
Oh yeah, you gotta do that. That's just one of the many things I admire about you guys. Always a keen eye for what needs to be done around here. Well, see ya.
Whew, that was a close one. Nice work. All right, let's split up, gang. I'll provide updates for everyone via the mail. Check your mailboxes.
Okay. We have letters to go read. Oh, yeah, whatever this is. Oh! Despite the the show must go on. Yes, despite the incidents you may or may not have heard about, the Sandrunner complex will be opening as scheduled tomorrow at 12. The Golden Goose Entertainment would just like to remind people the dangers of Bandit and Sandrock has been greatly exaggerated, and encourages anyone and everyone to bring their friends and stop in for the grand opening of the Sandrunner complex. Golden Goose Entertainment is not responsible for any damages caused by bandit-related mishaps. Here's a mural for the church. I'm actually quite proud of the results. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but I appreciate the challenge. The mural took less time than I expected, so I think I overcharged a bit. Please accept 500 gold as reimbursement. I just left Fang's clinic, and apparently a resting heart rate of 140 is not considered ordinary. He suggests I cut down on my caffeine intake, so I will not be using the new Express tea maker anymore. I am saddened. Thank you for your work anyway. And there's our tailoring machine. Okay, let's go start making. Okay, we need marble slabs. Those can... Are those made from here? Those are marble bricks. We need marble bricks to make marble slabs. Okay.
Now that's what I call prudence.
Today, we'll
Good
be
work,
talking
Builder.
about
I knew the church could rely on you. I do appreciate the effort, make no mistake, but were I minister, we would not have spent our scant resources on such a project.
don't need to
But
remind y'all that
I am
Sandrock
not.
ain't exactly the most
We both
luxurious
studied in
of
Mayday.
resorts.
We've known each other for a long time.
Get to the
She's
part
always
where
been
trains
bright-eyed
are
and
invented.
idealistic, seeing the good in
I
everyone.
hear from time
The
to
ministry
time.
adores students such as her. I, on the other hand, have held tightly to the texts and the studies into the age of corruption.
Well, life ain't fair.
We need to learn well from the demise of the
like a
old world.
fancy old world
When
flying
I was sent to
machine,
Sandrock,
but you don't
the
see
temple
me
was just another building. The citizens paid no real heed to the teachings and had lost their way.
one hand.
They watched my servants skeptically, unaware they were repeating the sins of their forefathers. Others believe they are devout, but I can see the corruption inside them. They always did everything the way they wanted, not the right way. Do they not see by flaunting the rules left and right, we're blindly stumbling into another Armageddon? I tried to warn them, to open their eyes. The matter of the heart and the soul oft stand opposed. Those with the best intentions can inflict the most damage. The age of corruption was full of well-intentioned people with no sight of the light. Let us place this work upon the temple walls. Spectacular piece of art. If only its purpose were not so incompatible with my beliefs. To cover up the day of calamity. Are we to forget our history? Sandrock has its problems, but is not the most core of our beliefs to never forget the day of calamity? Nevertheless, these decisions are not mine to make anymore. I was here for a short while before Mady sent Matilda. As soon as she arrived, we received word that she would be taking the role of minister. I presume her interpretation of the light scripture was more fitting for the people of this town.
Sure, I'd like a fancy old world flying
I'm not one to
machine,
question the
but you don't
church's
see me
orders, so I graciously accepted my subservient role. As to the citizens here, evidently, I worry the minister is too lenient with the citizens of this town. She seems to believe the people here want to follow the light, but only a select few profess and show their belief in an appropriately fundamental manner.
I'll be honest, I don't like the way Miguel talks.
We can
He
change the
He
future.
gives me ick. With the way he talks about, you know, the light and everything.
That's all well and good in theory.
Regardless,
Good morning,
things
everyone.
Are as they are for a reason, and I must accept
Anyway,
it.
thank you, Builder. I appreciate your dedication. Every act you perform for our city helps to spread telesis in these lands and beyond.
Talking about
Yeah, he gives me bad vibes.
And that
Also, Pebbles sitting alone in the back is kind of funny. Oh, we need to make a picnic basket. Yes! That one went far. That's a lot of tourists.
Amira, my dear, dear sister. Come now, you said...
I know what I said, Arvio. This order has an exorbitant fee attached to it, and must be completed immediately. I'm surprised I have to explain there are things more important than picnicking.
You've been working past sundown like this for days now. When does it end? Look who's here. We prepared everything for this picnic together. Come out and take a break. You'll thank yourself. And me later.
Good. You prepared it together. You can go together. You won't be needing me. Now, if you please, I must return to my work.
Won't be We did this for you, not for ourselves. I invited the builder because I knew they'd make this event that much more special. I know you're older than me, but I'm your brother. It can't always be you taking care of me, you know?
I'm aware, Arvio. It is not my intention to question that. I'm sure you'll get a chance to take care of me. Soon. Just not today. So, if you please...
Tell us about the order. What more do you have to do?
It's for Pablo's friend in Atara. He's working on a display for a flower festival, and wants his booth to stand out. The main pieces are finished. Now I just have about 10 or so more standard urns for the more common plants.
10 standard urns? They want to custom make and ship standard urns all the way to Atara?
My craftsmanship is esteemed.
My sister, know that my love for you is great and my respect for your talents is never ending. But an urn is an urn. This is a matter of quantity over quality. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
You really mustn't bother yourselves with this.
I'm afraid we really must. It's as they say back home. 3 heads are more than none. If you and I help out, we can finish this task in no time. And our lovely Rose here won't be forced to wither away. And instead, join us in the coruscating sunshine. What do you say? All right, our hands are your hands, Anne. So come on, let us help.
Mm-hmm. It seems there's no stopping you two. All right. I believe it is as you say. With more hands, I can get ahead on this order. And as such, I might be willing to take the day off tomorrow.
Woohoo!
However, you must follow my instructions carefully. Simple or not, everything that comes from my shop has my name on it. Despite your good intentions, I won't have my reputation dragged through the mud. Understood?
Dear sister, the only thing getting dragged through the mud today is clay.
Mm-hmm.
You made a cup.
Aha! That makes how many? 10? 12? Wow, I'm really sore out here.
We should let them dry for now. I must say, I'm impressed. You took to the wheel like an old hand.
Hey, don't forget about me. My hand is old too.
Where the puppy goes.
Of course. Thank you too, Arvio. This was your idea in the first place, wasn't it? Now, I suppose I must be true to my word.
Aha!
And ask of you, is everything set for the picnic tomorrow?
Of course, of course. Would you look at this fabulous basket the builder brought? I've made the order at the Blue Moon. I'll just pick everything up on my way over tomorrow morning. Shall we say, around 9 a.m.?
That sounds delightful. I look forward to seeing you too.
Don't be late. See you.
Cool, and now we have a picnic to go to. So we have a picnic tomorrow, the Santapalooza. What other... I forgot that I was meant to go see Chief about stuff in... Okay, we've still got a few hours for that. Coco. What's our friendship with Coco? Not enough. What can I give Coco that Coco likes? Okay, the shiny scorpions that I have been giving Coco are the best. Or the second best? Ooh, these will be all like ready tomorrow, I think. Let's go see about any easy commissions. Oh wait. Oh, water prices haven't changed yet, so maybe we go spend some of our money and buy a bunch of water before the water prices increase, because I think they'll increase on this next day. The only downside of having the big fence up all the time is I don't think we can jump over the wall like we used to. So we do have to go through our gate. Let's get some scrap going. Let's go get more plastic scrap. rest of the script. I do like that it's a pick hammer. We're supposed to be pickaxing it, but we're hitting it with the hammer part. I'm pretty sure we hit everything with the hammer part. Yeah, we just hammer everything until it breaks down into bits we can use. Wait, we could do inspections. We could do inspections real fast, I think. Because I don't think we did those today. Let's go run to talk to Mort real fast, and then run back to the community center. Not the research center. It's not the community center.
Oh, yes. Yes, these were the good old days. We were so full of hope then.
Oh, that's cute.
We used to write messages in the sand with straw. If you stuck them in there with a shovel, they'd stay there for a long, long time. But this photo, it was quite a while after we started doing that. Ah, yes. It all started when I found that old book. I thought fate was giving us another chance. From the ruins of the old world that impoverished us, we found a book. One that detailed all sorts of agricultural techniques. Advanced concepts that included even terraforming the desert. The methods in the book seemed out of our grasp, however. Until I noticed that the message I used to write in the sand with straw, if I made them into a square, they could protect plants inside it from the blowing sands. And so began the straw grid. I began digging thousands of squares across the desert, sowing stubborn plants in each of them, ones I knew could survive. As the plants grew, the straw became like fertilizer. After a few cycles, sand turned back into soil again. Zeke might have told you something about those days, We were all building the straw grid. And for a while there, we thought we were going to put a dent into the sandstorms. But the desert was too strong. We were like droplets of water fighting against an unfeeling ocean. No matter what we did, the winds kept blowing, and our oasis got smaller and smaller. I'm sorry that regaling such a pleasant memory took a rather dark turn. Please, stop by if you find any more of my photos.
7th of summer.
Yeah.
Logan, why I watched that boy grow into a man, with an honest man as his father was. What could have caused him to take such a bleak path? One I fear has no return.
Take her easy.
Alright, now let's run back to the research center.
Hey, we got started without you. Hope you don't mind. So, yeah, like I was saying, I've tried everything. Drilling, heat, dropping it off the crane lift.
Yes. I don't suppose you have a steel ball on you, do you?
Oh, sure, but... What the...
We just... bopped it.
Here's your bar back.
Thank you, Director. Whoa, look at all this old stuff. And there's a letter. I hope you're reading this under the light of the sun again and not still from the darkness. It's been 60 years since that event, which some people are starting to call the Day of Calamity. I hope this capsule can travel through time and show that whatever happened, there was some warmth in these dark times. Wishing you luck and a bright sun, Hicks. By Peach! It's a time capsule from the Age of Darkness! From right around the time of the first builder, Victor! What are the odds of us finding this? Wow, and everything here is preserved perfectly. What do you want to look at?
Show me that handbook. Reclamation of Pack Technologies by Victor. It's probably a copy of one of the original documents from the first builder. It's the same book that most builders read when they're first studying to learn the trade. Look around you. It's a scene from the apocalypse, but it's also a treasure trove of wonders. If the human race is to survive this dark winter, we will need to make full use of technology left over from before the war. Oh, and it's like the first smelter that everyone makes. Victor really knew how to look on the bright side, even without a sun. It's one of the diagrams used by the first builders. It looks like a simple furnace, not that much different from one of yours. Show me the stone. Power Stone is like any other, probably still usable. The note says, use this to generate energy. Perhaps Hick was worried that people might lose track of how to use Power Stones in the future. Pickaxe. Standard enough looking pickaxe, made of stone. Perhaps Hicks never learned to make anything sturdier than this. Or perhaps he didn't want to part with one of his better tools. The wooden handle is a bit flimsy, but is doing pretty well considering its age. Shows no sign of rot, suggesting the box was airtight.
Unfortunate. Based on the approximate age of the box, I was hoping we'd find something undiscovered. These are all objects of interest, but I'm afraid none are particularly unique.
This letter has a bunch of stuff about gangs and hurting people. Director, was the Age of Darkness really that bad?
Ah, I hadn't realized you had failed your history classes. How surprising. Allow me to enlighten you. Yes. In fact, this letter is rather tame in its descriptions. In the first 50 years after the Day of Calamity, the surviving population were lucky to locate even one proper meal per day, resulting in desperate panic and constant tribe-like warfare over resources. In combination with the poor nutrition, poor hygiene, and lack of sunlight, which led to various physical ailments and illnesses, the result was the lowest average life expectancy in human history. All in all, the era is quite suboptimal for research, and I, for one, am rather glad to exist currently.
Gosh, that sounds so horrible! But at the same time, it really is amazing there were people back then like Hicks here who never lost hope. Can you imagine? If it wasn't for heroes like Hicks and Peach, we might still be underground and worrying about where our next meal might come from. Director...
Social history is not exactly an interest of mine. I suggest if you have more questions, you do your own research or someone who cares.
Sure, Director. Thanks for all your help. Wow, what a find! I knew a bit about the Age of Darkness, but this is my first time getting such a hands-on experience with history. We need to try hard to carry on the legacy of these people from the past. That gives me an idea. Say, why don't we make our own time capsule? It could be our chance to contribute our knowledge and experiences to the people of the future. Director, could you draw us out a...
No.
No.
Fine. I mean, it's just a box. How hard could it be to come up with a design? Why don't you let me figure out what it's made of, and I'll send you a diagram as soon as possible.
Sounds great.
I knew you'd be into it. While you're working on it, I'll gather up some historical stuff we can put in there. Maybe we can provide the people of the future with something more substantial than our old pal Hicks. Anyway, once you're done, bring the box to me. Then we'll go bury it. Oh, and let's each also bring one personal item that we want to send to the future. Make sure it's something that doesn't expire. Okay, it's a plan. Catch up with you soon.
Okay, what do we want to put in the box? I don't know what we could put in the box. Something personal is what Mian said. I don't think we own anything personal. We just have our tools. We could make a pick hammer to put in. Make just like a stone one, like Hicks did. Oh. Do those need more water? No. No, they're fine. Yeah, let's make a stone. we can't put the heart thing on it? That's annoying. I wanted to put the heart rock on it. Can you put the teddy bear? You, come here. I hope I can put the teddy bear on it. Can. There. Teddy bear. I guess we can put the letter. Okay, what quest do we got right now? They're chilled, and then there's Burgess staring straight ahead. Alright, let's go to bed.
Howdy! Did you get Mion's letter? Never mind, it's a bit of a chore. Here, check out these puppies. All the photos from yesterday. Yep, I'd probably steer clear of that mailbox of yours for today. But, even if you didn't and someone did write you a letter telling you to hold up on the investigation, you'd ignore it, wouldn't ya? 'Cause we made a promise to get to the bottom of all this, didn't we? Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is to take these here photographs to the folk we talked about yesterday and find out what all they know. I'd take care of it myself, but to be honest, I can't rightly stand listening to half the folk around here for more than about a minute and a half. So the responsibility therefore lands squarely on you and your lonesome. With all this here evidence and whatnot, everybody'll have no choice but to spill the beans about what they know. At least, I assume that's how it works. So, you ready?
Sure.
Yeehaw! Knew I could count on you. Once we clear Logan's name, we'll be heroes. Maybe they'll hold a parade for us. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I gotta get back to the ranch before my pa notices there ain't nobody keeping the yak milk company. Let's meet up at the Blue Moon once you've got the scoop.
Okay, let's start with Ian. Here's the time capsule. When you finish it, bring it to me and we'll bury it. As mentioned yesterday, we were tasked with reconstructing that water tower. She gave me the designs, so here you go. Mian will be assigned to the water main and the pump station. Froggy gets the holding tank, the tower support, and the filtration system. Well, I'm stuck with the unenviable position of the supervisor. Furthermore, I saw fit that I, the president of Sandrock Commerce Guild, ought to share some words of wisdom to me. And make sure you realize how important it is not to screw up. Now, you know me, I'm pretty much the nicest fella this side of the Eufaula. But that Matilda, woo, you don't want to get on her bad side. She cares a lot about this project, so believe me when I say it's in my best interest to give this one your all. Please, don't wait, start now. Our reputation is at stake. P.S. The diagrams are attached. Yan. Oh, one more letter. Yesterday, I got caught up in the whirlwind of the excitement that is gumshoedom that I failed to realize. Flashing those photos we took all over town will certainly get us in a lot of trouble. Not to worry, I stored them safely in my home while we think about our next step for the investigation. Keep in touch. Okay, let me get my slabs. Let's make my tailoring machine. Let's place the tailoring machine down just like over here. Oh, that is so much stuff. Let's go. Oh, there are so many arrows again. Let's go buy that last engine we need to upgrade the thingy. Wait, can I go grind up the, sick. Not get hit by a train. We're gonna swing by the commissary to pick up the recipe that we need. Recipes that we need. Said there was a recipe we needed here. But I don't see it because I'm blind. Let's go attend our picnic.
Hello there! What stroke of luck has brought you my way?
Did you see Logan the night of the temple
That
incident?
night? When Logan attacked the temple? I'm afraid I didn't see anything. I was just at home going through my inventory. I found out about all the commotion later, just like everyone else. Hello there! What stroke of... Oh boy. It seems my secret supplier has been revealed. Yes. I told Mian that those recipes were company secrets, which was true. Only Haru and myself are privy to such knowledge. What? I was the only one left around here who knew how to make that stuff. I'm supposed to just give away my recipes like that? Come now. I've got to pay the bills too, you know? It's really so unpleasant what happened with Haru. Not only because I consider him a friend of mine, but also because of that great mind of his. He was always coming up with inventions and such. We had a really good deal. All the products he showed me how to make, I put up in my shop and we split the earnings. 50-50. I've even put aside what he'd be making. You know, if he ever comes back. Whatever would a bright and unassuming fellow be doing with a barbarian like Logan anyway? I say there must be blackmail involved. Haru would never turn against us on a dime like this. Well, friend, now that you know how to make the stuff, care to not spread it around too much? I think it's great that you're looking into things. Haru can't be the villain they're making him out to be. He just can't be. I wish you luck in your investigations. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
How do I attend the picnic? Do I have to leave and run away and then come back? There we go.
Hi.
Hey, I thought the whole point of dragging you out here was getting you to relax, so relax.
A book and quiet. I am relaxing. Or, at least I was.
Don't be like that. You're going to wreck your posture. Half the time hunched over a book, the other half a pottery wheel. Before you know it, you're gonna look like you're pushing 90. This, of course, is the only way to properly relax with a book. The sun, it burns. I'm melting. Save me. So now that you're out, you're having fun, aren't you? You know it's not easy convincing you, don't you?
Indeed.
You see, this is what you get when you win an argument with my sister. Hours of back-breaking labor, followed by terse acknowledgement at best. Which is all completely worthwhile. In any case, I think this all proves that I ought to be listened to once in a while.
To constructive advice, brother. Of course. I'm all ears. But do remember that we didn't leave the harshness of Sandrock just to lie around here with books on our faces.
I pray that you speak no more of that place. My heart can hardly handle its very mention. Have you ever been to Sandrock? There is an old Sandrock saying, when it rains, it pours. Not in Sandrock, because it never rains nor pours. But, well, it's okay for us to say it. I wouldn't go starting that one off as a foreigner. Our home is on a plateau. It gets hot during the summer and very cold during the winter. With little else to make up for it. No resources, no farmland, no opportunities. I guess the cantaloupes aren't half bad. I had to work in a crawlery all day. And I didn't have a cool boss like Rocky. One can only bear so much humiliation for daily bread. Finally, I just quit. And shortly after, Amira and I made the journey here to Sandrock. This place has its faults, but one mustn't forget to see the trees with the forest. I might not be so impartial, but I've never enjoyed such freedom as being my own boss here in Sandrock. And it's all because you brought me here and helped me get started, Am. I won't forget your kindness.
We're family. Besides, you have also been a great help to me. The true kindness is that of our parents. They gave up everything to send us here.
Don't you worry. Pretty soon my shop is going to be raking it in. I'll take care of Ma and Pa. You just enjoy life.
Confidence is one thing, brother. But perhaps you should wait to boast till after you've a little more to show for yourself.
I admire his courage.
You hear that? I'm on the right track.
Oh, brother. Don't get cocky, Arvio. Need I remind you of the cash crunch incident involving your supplier not long ago?
Oh, come on, Am. That's so last year. Let's live in the present. Have you tasted the food? That Owen, what a genius. You need to get the recipe.
Oh, brother.
What?
Alright. The picnic lasted 20 minutes. Very nice. Oh, and we fell into the lake. We fell right in. Ah, we can recycle the water tower, so let's go do that. Bits, gimme. Not a lot of bits though. You'd think that would have given me more. Store. That's where that is. But I didn't see it in there when I looked. Am I just blind? Yeah, it's not here. We need more chromium ore anyways, so we're just gonna go... We got the Sandpalooza thing happening soon, so we're gonna run down to it. And then after that we're going into the mines.
Oh, hey there. Here for the ceremony, huh? Well, this is it. I paid an arm and a leg getting advertising all the way out to Atara. And this is the turnout. Logan. Why couldn't he have blown up the water tower next week? Or better yet, not at all? Well, on the bright side, since there's no one here, There's no one to see how miserable of a failure this is. Thanks for coming out to show your support. I'm sure you've still got plenty to do after the attack. It means a lot. This ain't the end of the world, though. Maybe once the Civil Corps finally catch that no-good-Nick, I'll paint the sleds a different color and rebrand the whole thing or something. I even had this gift specially picked out for my first customer, and I guess my first customer is you now, huh?
Free camera.
I guess technically Burgess was here first, but his beliefs wouldn't allow him to accept a relic. Here you go. Oh, speaking of Burgess, he wanted to talk to you. He feels responsible for getting the ball rolling on this thing, I guess. I mean, this is nobody's fault but Logan's, but I couldn't convince him otherwise. Catch you later. We'll get him next time.
Burgess.
Hey there. Gosh, real shame about all this. It seems like this whole entertainment thing blew up in our faces, and it's all my fault. If I just hadn't bothered with that darn survey. Well, I suppose one could blame Logan, as his antics did scare everyone away from the ceremony, but oh shucks, let's call it 50-50. What's more, I realized that my survey, which was intended to support the need for giving people in town a rest, actually ended up putting you builders back to work. Well, I'm real sorry that things turned out like this. Foresight is not your strong suit. Miguel always says that about me. If it means anything, I did want to tell you that I think you did a really great job on the sand sled thing, even if nobody showed up. All the stuff you've been doing for Sandrock, well, a lot of people appreciate it. We're all rooting for you. So, I saved up some money and got you a week-long pass to ride on Katori's sand sled game as many times as you want. I got one for Mian, too, since you guys have been working so hard lately. Well, have fun. Be careful, those sleds can get real speedy. Oh, hi. You're looking kind of serious. Is everything okay?
And then it immediately transitions into the next.
Oh, gosh. You want to know about that night? Well, let me think. Everything is a bit fuzzy for me. I was taking the late shift, helping out with patrols, making sure nobody snuck in to see old Howlett, who was being quarantined. It was a stressful time for all of us, but obviously Logan was affected the most. Sure enough, he showed up and the last thing I remember is me politely explaining to him that going into the temple right then was against the rules. Then everything went black. When I woke up, everybody helped me to my feet and wanted to know what happened, but I didn't really see anything. It's all very sad. I can't help but think if Logan hadn't acted so irrationally, perhaps his father would still be... Some things are best not to dwell on. What happened happened. No one wanted it to be this way. Blaming anyone won't bring him back. I think the sooner Logan accepts that and takes responsibility for what he did, well, perhaps the sooner we can have him back in the flock. Maybe the reason no one's talked about this much since you've been here is we are all really sad about the way things turned out. Maybe some people also fear that it's something they did that drove Logan down this path. Logan will come back to the light one day. I'm sure of it. Just make sure to stay safe out there. And remember, we're all in this together, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Let's go down the Sandapalooza thing. There's two types of sand riding, race mode and collection mode, each with a new reward track. For each new record, you receive great prizes. Collect tokens and gift boxes along the track. Item collected can be placed in the competitor's bag. Prizes will vary, so try to get them all. There's different colored ramps. Use this. Yep. Okay. missed it. We love getting free stuff. Okay, that's enough. We need to go this way so we can go mining. Ooh, interesting. Oh, we don't have a pass. Let's just get through this. What is that? Yep, this. He led me to a piece of chromium. How kind of him. Oh, there's another one. Let's just harvest this entire chunk. Sick. Free table? Ooh, that's a nice table too. Ooh, that's cool looking. Hold on. What is that? Well, don't mind if I do. It's green, too. Oh, that's cool. We need to level that. That's cool looking. This is a spear, right? There's a box in there. I want it. There. Alright. New weapon! We got it. It's ours now. No takebacks. It's cool looking too. It's like really cool looking. Oh, I do love a fancy spear. I'm lazy, I don't want to run all the way back. Coco. Clicked out of the game. Oh, we did have a snack we could have given Coco. Where's Coco? A gift for you. This is a nice table. We'll just put it like over here. let's go to bed, and that's where we're gonna end it for today. We got a lot done. Oh, I like how this kind of matches our chair. We got a new weapon, which is pretty cool. I've never seen that weapon before. Yeah, we're gonna get out of our bed, and we're gonna just stop. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. And I'll see you all tomorrow when we continue. Oh, why is it lagging? Why is my model lagging on OBS? OBS is throwing a fit, but it's fine. It's at the end of stream. It doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye!